Hello everyone, and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. If you're new here, this is where we slow the headlines down, put the pieces on the table, and tell one clean, complete story you can use straight for text-to-speech. Please like the video, subscribe, and tap join if you want more careful, long-form breakdowns. Today's episode centers on a single, startling admission from Baktaş, an admission that has rewired the conversation about his private life, Gulam Baktaş, and the person many fans believe has become the quiet center of his next chapter. Let's start at the only place that matters, Barış's own words. In a post that was brief, plain, and difficult to misread, he wrote that love is a journey and that sometimes paths diverge. He thanked people for walking with him, acknowledged the beauty of what had been, and then he drew a soft line: "My heart has found a new direction." No theatrics, no named names, and no captions designed to bait replies. It was the kind of message you write when you have rehearsed it in your head for weeks and know there is no version that will satisfy everyone. The reaction was immediate. Comment sections swung between empathy and interrogation. Some fans praised the candor, better an honest sentence than a staged smile. Others wanted details: when did feelings change? Was there a last attempt to repair? Who is the new direction? People who follow Gulam Baktaş online searched her timeline for clues: archived photos, changed bios, the quiet giveaway of a necklace no longer worn. She, for her part, said nothing. Silence is not a confirmation or a denial, it's a choice to keep what is personal exactly that. Meanwhile, the rumor mill did what rumor mills do: it spun. Screenshots without sources circulated, threads multiplied, and one name surfaced again and again: Yağmur. The logic was familiar. Two co-leads, months of shared call sheets, sincere interviews about professional respect, then a visible comfort offset, group dinners, rap night photos, a glance that looks warmer when viewed through hindsight. Is any of that proof of a new romance? No. Is it why the internet keeps drawing arrows between Barış's post and Yağmur's presence in his life? Absolutely. A truth we should hold on to while we speculate: both can be true. Barış's feelings changed and nobody owes us the choreography of that change. To understand how we got here, you need a timeline, not a theory. The first tremors were small: a press day where Barış referred to finding peace and honesty, a podcast where he spoke about seasonal lives and how affection can be real without being forever, a sequence of public appearances where he seemed relaxed, then careful, then simply absent. Around the same time, Gulam Baktaş scaled back her social presence. The photographs that remained were neutral: work, nature, a book on a cafe table. Friends say that she has always been more interested in making the moment live than in curating it afterwards. If you're looking for a dramatic purge or a pointed lyric, you won't find one. In a culture that reads captions like court filings, that restraint can be mistaken for weakness. It isn't. It's dignity with the volume turned down. Then came the post, the statement that ended the whisper phase. From there, two parallel stories unfolded. The first story belongs to the entertainment machine. Speculation, side-by-side comparisons, timelines drawn with markers as if hearts obey calendars. The second story belongs to the people involved: phone calls to families, furniture sorted quietly, schedules adjusted so that work can go on without leaks or showdowns. The second story is the real one, and it rarely photographs well. Where does Yağmur fit? Let's be precise. She is a colleague with whom Barış has built easy on-screen rhythm and the kind of off-screen trust that makes long hours feel shorter. They have been seen leaving the same restaurants as part of group outings, they have shared crew thank yous, they have defended each other's craft when asked lazy questions. This is what adult collaboration looks like. Do some fans read more into it? Of course. That is the cost of chemistry. But until one of them names the relationship, the story remains a maybe, and we do well to leave maybe alone. What about Gulam? The internet has a habit of flattening women into roles. Muse, obstacle, X. That does a disservice to a person who, by all accounts, built things alongside Barış that most couples never do: a home with private jokes, a vocabulary of care, a season they will both remember with gratitude even if it could not survive the weather. If you need a script for how to speak about her online, use this one. May she have space to heal without being drafted into a genre she did not choose. Anything louder than that becomes theft. There is also the matter of work, which is where this channel likes to keep its feet. A breakup can ruin a set if people let it can also sharpen a set into kindness. Early reports from the Kensasekleri crew suggest the latter. Barış arrives on time, lines clean, eyes clear. He deflects intrusive questions and tips the note back toward the scene. Where does the character's guilt lie? Where does the apology land? What is the rhythm of a goodbye that isn't shouted? If you've watched him long enough, you know this is what he does when life is loud. He funnels the noise into the work and lets the camera spend it there. Fans have split into 3 broad camps. Camp 1 says, "We love you, be happy, thank you for telling us early instead of stringing us along." Camp 2 says, "Why now, why like this, and what about promises made?" Camp 3 is the one I'll root for. We will celebrate without trespassing. That last group reminds everyone to stop tagging relatives, stop psychoanalyzing coded outfits, and stop treating second-hand rumors as first-hand truths. They win the week, and if their example sticks, they will win the month. There's a practical side to all of this that deserves attention: boundaries. Expect fewer unscripted crowds, more structured fan interactions, and social posts that say less while meaning more. That's not calculation, that's survival. When your private life becomes a grid of captions, your sanity becomes a discipline. If Barış and Yağmur do spend time together, expect it to happen where curiosity has to walk, not sprint. If Gulam decides to speak, expect a single paragraph at most. People who live in public long enough learn to ration words. It keeps the soul from fraying. Let's also confront the question some are asking in a whisper: was there overlap? The honest answer is that we do not know, and until someone on the inside says so, it is not our story to invent. Love does not fail on a single date, it evolves, stalls, revives, and sometimes walks itself to the door. The kindest reading, and the one consistent with the behavior we've seen, is that Barış Baktaş named a change when he could no longer pretend there hadn't been one, and that he did so with a sentence that tried to protect everyone involved. What happens next? The dull, necessary steps. Contracts continue. Scripts are marked. A friend brings soup. Someone laughs at the wrong moment and then laughs again because that is how grief negotiates with survival. If there is a new relationship, it will reveal itself the way good stories do, through consistency, not proof. If there isn't, then the new direction is simply this: a man choosing to be honest in time to keep respect intact. Before we close, here is your viewer etiquette for the week. Congratulate or console without conditions. Wishing you peace is better than wishing you peace if. Do not recruit third parties. Partners and family members did not audition for commentary, let them live. Talk about craft. If you need a place to put your attention, put it on the work. The work can carry it. Let silence be an answer. Not every chapter requires narration. A final note to the people whose names are on the thumbnail. Barış Baktaş, thank you for using a clear sentence instead of a convenient one. Gulam Baktaş, may the next room you enter be kinder than the last hallway you left. Yağmur Yüksel, if your name is being used as placeholder for the unknown, may it soon be used with the truth you choose. If this long-form breakdown helped you separate feeling from frenzy, please like the video, subscribe to Turkish Spotlight Secrets, and ring the bell so you never miss the next story told with care. Tell me in the comments, can a public figure announce a change of heart without turning their life into a public referendum? What kind of reveal feels respectful to you? Thank you for watching. Be gentle with each other in the comments, take good care, and goodbye.